What's going on, Archie? This is Daniel from Josh and Danny SEO. So we're going to take a quick look, see what we can do, and see if we can help. So right off the bat over here, I like your logo. It's great. Top left corner. Now your phone number should not be up here. It does waste a little bit of space when you have all that stuff. You want to put it on the other side of this contact us button over here. But I do like that it is a click call. I like how you have interior painting and then you can scroll down and actually click on different things. But there might be more that you do. Do you do like popcorn stain removal? What about the other thing like texture repair or I don't know what is that stuff? Not stucco. The I don't know sheetrock and drywall. That stuff. Anyway, that's something you might want to put in there. And the about us. People like seeing a picture of you, smiling and all that stuff. But fresh coat of paint, any room in your home, great. Contact us. Don't deal with the mess and stress of painting your home. Let us do it. Great. Bedroom, kitchen painting, perfect. But you're not talking about what it is you actually do. So you definitely want to. I'll talk about it in a second. Say this is more stuff you do. Cabinets, cabinet painting and staining is a big one. Change vibe of your living area, great. People like a good story. Definitely talk about that one. Are you getting tired of the droll or the drawl, you know, uh, room you've had for the last 15 years? Well, spice it up as good as new as if you bought it on the day you, well, as it looks as the day you bought it. Stuff like that. People enjoy it. But anytime you have your phone number, make sure it's click to call, stuff like that. Otherwise, you do have very little content on your website, right? So you definitely want content. Content is how you can sneak in keywords, and a keyword is basically what somebody would put in Google to find you. And if you're not showing up for any of those matches, it's going to be very difficult to have people find you. So let's just take a look at it behind the scenes and see what's going on. So one of two things is going on. Either nothing has really happened with your website over the past couple, ever since you built it, or you've only built it within the last like month or two. I don't think that's the case, but you don't really have any analytics coming over here. So I'm going to kind of move on and show you, I guess, comparison to what happens when I do Painters Amityville, New York. So this is very unique because it shows a actual service that somebody's looking for as well as a location that somebody's looking for. So those are very important. This is how Google ads are kind of created. Now we have our Google guaranteed, so it's definitely something 5-star roofing. Oh, different, very different. But we have our Google My Business Profile stuff over here, so you can get an ad for that as well. But you definitely want to be in the top three over here because 30-40% of all people will click on one of these guys. Nolan Painting are everywhere, which is annoying, but like they're all over the tri-state. But now after that, you got your what do you call this stuff? Your organic search. So you got Yelp, Home Advisor. CertaPro is a competitor. They're just so across the United States. I don't want to use them as an example. Nolan's Painting, yes, they're everywhere, but Angie's is, I can't even believe they're not winning at like the top of the page here. But then finally, the first one you got as an actual is this guy, Painters for a Day. They're typically based off in New York, so let's take a look at what they got. Now, this is theoretically a back page, but we're going to use it anyway. I hate that because, okay, it just stays there. But services is a drop down menu, but they aren't talking about what it is they actually do. So the About Us service area should be its own little spot. Anyway, just going through hire painters in Amityville, New York now, hire for a day. People don't like the whole day thing, it gets kind of scary. But they talk a little bit about certain services. You want to get broad and talk about all of it. So, like these guys, right? There's a little bit more than what they do. Wallpaper removal. I guess they don't have any skills in that. Interesting. Ready to hire your painters for a day when in Amityville, New York. Okay, professional painters in Huntington, right? So that's a keyword for Huntington. About us, our services. See, they have a little more services over here than they do over here. So you want all your services to be in that scroll down menu because you want somebody to come over here, see the scroll down menu, click on what they want, and then move on and call you. And anytime you have your number, make sure it's click call. But that's them; they don't have it. But let's take a look at the back end. So this is the entire website right now. Looking at the Middleville-New York-11701. This is the entire website. Now, a UR rating is how strong the website is, and a DR rating is how much Google trusts them. Now, you want these to be in the 30s and 40s with a ratio of 1 to 1. This is, it's fine. Now, it all works with backlinks. So they have about 17,000 different backlinks. Now, not all are created equal. Some are more spammy than others, like BuzzFeed, Wikipedia. Don't want those. You want good, strong blog material. And then a referring domain is when the backlink actually returns to you. So you have your website link somewhere else, and somebody can click on it, and it'll come back to you. Now, through their entire website, yeah, they have a ton of backlinks, but this is probably going to pop up as more spam than anything. But they have 325 organic keywords with 600 people coming to their website. So Painters Brooklyn is a good keyword. Let's just look at these top ones over here. So Painter's Brooklyn, Brooklyn Painter, these are all different variations with S's and non. But as you can see, let's just look at the top two alone. They're bringing in over 1,200 people a month. He's getting, with those searches, the traffic to his website is over 100 because he's in position 5 for both of those. So it's very important to have location and service specific keywords on your website. So how does this really help you out, Archie? Honestly, all I got to do is we got to find content for you, right? It's got to be relevant to what it is you are offering. And then finally, we got to get keywords in that content, right? That talk about your services. So you do painting, so we have 6 to 7 different services that you do offer. We got to get keywords to locations in those areas as well. And then finally, you need backlinks and referring domains. Just use the ones over by, the other guys, Painters for a Day. Use their stuff for yourself so that you can start ranking a little higher as well. There's more than enough to go around for everybody, and you should be good to go. Anyway, I really do hope this is helpful. If you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out. If I was vague about anything, you can always, like I said, reach out. But you have a good one. Bye.